And what is your name?
Charles.
Charles?
Yeah.
Carmine.
Carmen's
Junior. I'm not the original Carmine. I'm the next one down. I'm lower on the totem pole. Thank you.
It's a pleasure talking to you, Carmen.
Nice talking to you. My dad, he came from Italy, from Campobasso, in 1956, and his mother was born here in Leadville, Colorado. And when she turned 3 years old, her family moved her back to Italy. Well, after the war, they started coming here because they were citizens, and the place they knew was Denver.
We opened here in 1976, my husband and I. The people would talk to my husband. I think they loved the accent, and they loved the stories that he would tell them about when he was a young boy, how he watched sheep in fields, and they said, "Why did you come here?" And he said, "My father and mother decided it was time for us to come to America because we could work all of our life and we would never have anything, and they wanted us to have the opportunity to make money, to live better, and to raise a family."
Thank you. Have a great day. I am the second oldest granddaughter. I've been working here since I was old enough to walk, pretty much. Okay, which Tony's was this? I really enjoy working with my family, because especially with my grandma, a lot of people don't get to see like their grandparents, their grandmas, and especially work with them. So I definitely have been lucky enough to sit there and work with my family and be able to like hear their stories, see how they work. They teach me how to make stuff. I definitely miss him every day. So that's why we don't take out the chair, because that's where he'd always sit.
My husband passed away 7 years ago.
So when you come in the front door and you walk around, and at the end of the meat case, there's a white chair with a red pillow on it. And when my dad wasn't able to do his work because he was diabetic and he was on dialysis and he was pretty sick, he would sit in that chair just so he could welcome every customer that comes through and say hello to him. And so the days he was healthy enough, he'd come and sit in that chair, and it's still here today. We make sure that one's never moved. 2 pounds? When COVID first hit, we, like everyone else, and kind of not sure what was going on. And then we started seeing effects of how they were closing businesses, how they were shutting down things so people couldn't go. It really affected our wholesale business. People weren't going out to eat. They really weren't allowed. It was difficult times. I mean, no one knew what to do. So it's starting to come back now after 2 years and shutting down restaurants. We delivered to a lot of mom and pop shops that closed down after 35 years being in business because they weren't seeing enough of their clients coming in, and you have to, you have to do what you have to do when you're in small business. You can't continue to lose money, so a lot of them shut down and out of business, and it's a shame.
We used to make sandwiches a little bit, but now we run out of bread by sometimes 2 o'clock.
When you have our Italian sausage, you want one more bite, even when it's gone. I don't know, it's addicting, and it is the #1 selling product we've had in the store since we've been here 40 years. About 5 or 6 months ago, we got voted best sandwich in Colorado by Food and Wine magazine, who did a sandwich in every state, and we got Colorado.
I'm very thankful for the customers that patronized us, that came in for years. They stayed with us and enjoyed coming here. We made them laugh, and we couldn't have asked for better people than what we had. We enjoyed, they were like family.
First place, it's family. It's family owned and has been for years. So that right there tells you something
That's what I said.
that has to be right.
When my dad was alive, we'd go play Italian cards in the back, and his friends would all be here, helped out. My mom would make meals for us at night, and we'd eat dinner here at the back table. So yeah, it's a place where I think we like coming, and people are welcome here to, you know, it's an open door. We love when people come in and talk to us for a while. I know some customers kind of get mad that we're talking too much, but that's us. That's how we are. We love conversation and talking to people. This isn't a place where you come and just shop and go. We have to get to know you. The thing I learned the most from him was I was in college and came back, and I was studying business, and I said, Dad, you don't know how to mark things up. Let me show you how they calculate it. And he smacked me and said, hey, you give people good price, good product, and you'll sleep good every night. And I was like, I'm 20 years old. I sleep great. I don't know what you're talking about. But when you get older, you realize I don't have a guilty conscience. You're right. I do sleep good every night, and I did the best I could do. So yeah, that was his saying, and I still live by it.